Well, hello guys, and welcome to your first lesson that you are going to be watching for Foundations 20. And today we are going to look at a word that you looked at last time we were together, which is this idea of a conjecture. And all that we're going to look at is a conjecture valid? Is it actually a conclusion that can be made? So we're just going to look at a couple examples, and then you're going to get right to that assignment there. So the first situation, or the first example that we're going to look at is we're going to look at two diagonals. A diagonal connecting the vertices of rectangles. There is diagonal AB, and here is diagonal BC, and we're supposed to make a conjecture about the diagonals. And so looking at it, I instantly would say diagonal AB is longer than diagonal BC. And when I look at the next example here, make a conjecture about the circles in the center. Well, I would say the circle on the left is smaller than the circle on the right. And over here, we're supposed to make a conjecture about these lines. And I would say, well, those lines, I would say those lines in the middle around this circular part here, they're curved. And then over here, the number of triangles, well, see one, oh, the one is white there, sorry. I got one here, I got another big one here, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then be one in this corner, 8. I'm going to say there's 8. Now the question becomes, how can I be certain? How will I know that anything that I just said is true? And so, is there any way to be true? Especially, I like this triangles one. How can you define that? Because, well, what if I put a line right here? Then how many triangles are there? Is that a triangle, that space, or not? If I look at the previous, and I make a straight line here, I'll just use this red line. Straight up and down. Is there any place here where the line isn't straight? Oh, it's straight there. It's straight there? It's straight there. It appears to be straight everywhere. What's going on? If I measure the length of AB, oops, sorry about that. Okay, and I'm going to clone that or copy that. Is that the same length from B to C? How could I tell? Actually, if I just flip this, that would probably be easier. Flip it left, right. Does that fit? Oh my, they look the same, don't they? Whoa, are those two the exact same length? And then with the circles, it's the same thing. So the questions that you're going to have to deal with today is, can you actually show that something is true or not? And how do you know if it's true for sure? And can you say that it is absolutely true? And it's important for you to know that you may revise a conjecture if you find something new, as in you can say it's false. And as long as you're using this inductive reasoning, which means collecting evidence, you're going to be good to go. So in your textbook, there's an assignment. I'd like you to have 1 and 2 done by the time you get to class, and I want you to be able to discuss it. And I think there's maybe another question on it, and then we're going to jump right into the next section, 1.3. All right, so that's it. Good way to start off the year, and I will see you soon.